Hola amigos, bien o no, y saludos desde Medellín. Y hoy quiero compartir con usted algo que yo espero va a estar muy útil para ustedes, especialmente si la mayoría de ustedes son hispanohablantes, ¿sí o no? Entonces, con la ayuda con este libro, muy excelente, tengo una lista de algunas palabras en inglés que tiene combinaciones con letras que ustedes no encontrarán en español. Entonces, por eso puede ser un poco más difícil para pronunciar estos tipos de palabras cuando ustedes encuentren las combinaciones con estos sonidos en inglés. So, para ayudar un poquito con esto, yo voy a compartir una corta historia, algo para escuchar, y yo voy a compartir el texto con esta en la descripción, si lo puedes leer también. Listo. Para primero, yo voy a leer. So, hello. Today, I'm going to share with you something a little bit different. I'm going to read a short story. The interesting thing in this story is that it contains what are called consonant clusters. That's groups of letters together, not vowels, but consonants, that don't occur in Spanish. So this might be a problem or a bit more difficult for you if you're originally like a Spanish speaker learning English, because this brings you a completely new set of sound combinations that therefore cause a few more problems in speaking. So if you're able to read this particular story without too many problems, it means you should have good control really over most of your pronunciation. So it'll be a good test. I'm going to share the whole of this text in the description, so you can look at this later on. But for now, I'm just going to read this through, see what you think. And remember, it's more about the sounds we're practicing than perhaps the narrative quality, but see what you think. So this story contains consonant clusters that do not occur in Spanish. The thrill of the hunt sent a chill through the child's wild imagination as they ventured into the old, cold field. Every sound and shriek from the pond nearby felt like a threat. Despite the soft whispers of the wind and the mint scent that filled the air, there was a sense of urgency. They needed to find the hidden shrine before it was too late. As they moved through the tent and past the belt of trees, their steps were careful, mindful of the slug trails on the ground. They knew they had to act swiftly, yet every point they approached seemed like a new challenge. The ancient gold they sought was not just a treasure, but a gift that could affect the fate of the world. Suddenly, a shriek cut through the air, and the child's hand tightened around the map that depicted their quest. They could feel their heart pound, a draft blowing through the gaps in the old walls around them. With each step, they left behind the comforts of what they knew, venturing further into the unknown. The friends they had sent ahead had not returned, and the child felt the weight of the responsibility built on their shoulders. They couldn't afford to make a fault. They had to thrive in this wild environment. The journey was not just about the physical thrill, but also the emotional and mental fortitude needed to find and protect what was sacred. Through the darkness, guided by the faint light of the moon, they finally found the shrine. It stood majestic, untouched by time, a testament to those who built it with devotion. As they approached, a soft sound filled the air, like a song from an old friend, and the child knew that they had reached the point of no return. The gift they sought was now within reach, ready to be claimed, and with it the power to change everything they had ever known. There we are. So, a short story is a way to combine all of those words that themselves contain sounds that are not commonly found in Spanish. So I say I'll leave the text of this in the description so you can have a clear look at which words we're talking about. See how you go. Practice it. See if you can read it with me. Remember what we spoke about in earlier videos, the idea of shadowing, so like read along. Listen to it a few times, read along with me. See how you do yourself if you read this just from the text. And hopefully this will give you more confidence that you can pronounce these potentially quite tricky sounds because of the combinations. And déjame saber en los comentarios. I hope you enjoy this one. But for now, from Medellin, we'll say cheerio.